Good morning. So I just dropped the kids off and I headed to Bulk Barn. Yesterday I saw that Autumn Calabrese and Bobby are doing a pantry raid, and it got me thinking. I have a lot of stuff in my pantry that's healthy, but I've been running out. So every time I want to make something, it seems like I don't have the stuff that I need. Autumn uses a lot of like almond flour, oat flours, and stuff like that, and I just didn't have that stuff on hand. So I went to Bulk Barn because you can pretty much find everything at Bulk Barn. They have an organic, healthy section as well, so you can find a lot of things there. Instead of going to like Loblaws or the superstore that have a health food section, but they're in packages and they are so expensive. The only thing that I really spent a lot of money on today was the almond flour. I think for a big bag it was like 23 bucks. But I know that little bags at the grocery store are like 10 or 12 for a teeny bag. And seriously, right now almonds are expensive. Like almond butter just by itself are like $10. So I knew that the almond flour is going to be a little more. But in Autumn's recipes, there's not that much in each recipe. And even if you don't want to use all almond flour, you can break it up between like almond flour, oat flour. I got some other flours. So I'll show you what I got. So there's a few things that I'm taking out of my pantry. So one of the main things that is going is white sugar. There are so many other natural sugars that you can use without using white sugar. White sugar has been already known to cause obesity, some cancers, as well as diabetes. So why use white sugar when there are other options? So white sugar is out of the pantry. Some of the things that we use for natural sugars are organic natural honey. I got this at the grocery store, but sometimes if we're out and about in downtown, we can get honey from just like down the street. So if you can get the honey from where you live, it's actually even better for you than the honey that you buy at the store, because if you have allergies, it helps with those. So look around, see what your community offers for natural organic honey and grab that. And it works and it helps your allergies. And it is delicious, and you won't even know that, like, honey, if you put honey in, you can't tell the difference if you put honey in or the sugar in. Another one that we use as a sugar substitute is organic natural maple syrup. So this one is local. This is actually from Orono, which is like literally 5 minutes down the road from us. So organic natural maple syrup, it's actually really good. So my kids like it on their pancakes too, so we make our pancakes. So that one, so we use those ones instead of sugar. So we got that. And then things also that are going out of my pantry and coming in. So our whole wheat flour is going. I know that we talk about that whole wheat flour is good for you, but there are so many different options. So my whole wheat flour, this is all that's left, is going. I no longer have white flour in our house. We haven't had white flour probably in about a year, but if you have white flour, there is absolutely nothing good about white flour. It's bleached. It's taking, like, they take every nutrients out of that flour. So get rid of your whole wheat flour, get rid of your white flour. I'm going to show you options to use instead of that. So I just went to Bulk Barn and I got 3 different flours. There's so many different options for flour. So if you don't like these ones, just go look at Bulk Barn and see what you can find. So I have 3. Okay, so I got my bags. I usually grab these bags and then I will actually put them in our containers at home. Dollar Store has some really cute labels I'm actually going to grab today because now that we have so many different flowers, I want to know which flower it is. I know I can determine which one it is, but I'm not sure if my husband or my kids are going to know which one's what. And we do have a nut allergy in our house. So my oldest son cannot have almond flour. So when I make certain things, I won't be using almond flour for his treats, but it's more for if I want a certain treat and I already know that he won't eat those, I will be using almond flour. So grab some of these, the little, I think they're little chalkboard ones that look like little chalkboards. Write it on, put it on there, and then you can put what you have in it. And then your pantry will be organized and you'll know everything that you have in there and it'll be easy to find. So I have that. So the first one I got is oat flour. So this is organic oat flour. I used to make my own oat flour, but since my magic bullet broke, I haven't been able to make my own until I get a new one. So I just picked this up at Bulk Barn. It was very, very cheap. If I can find the bill, I will show you guys. So a bag of oat flour. Let me find it. Was $4.31. So all that. If you make it at home, it is a little cheaper if you grab your steel cut oats, put it in your blender and just blend it up so it's almost like a flour consistency, and then put it in your container. So that's one of the flours that I use for my kids for their cookies, for muffins, pancakes we use those for as well. So that's one. The other one we got was almond flour. So pretty much all that's in here is ground almonds. Autumn has a lot of recipes with ground almonds, and it's really, really good, and you can't even tell that it has ground almonds in it. So this bag, this one was the one I was talking about, was a little more pricey. It was $23.72 for ground almond flour. But in all her recipes, there's very little, like less than a cup of almond flour for a big batch of stuff. So almond flour will be going in my pantry as well today. So there's that one. And then another amazing flour I absolutely love. And I've tried a few recipes with this one. And this one is coconut flour. It's a lighter flour. So if you are going to be making like pastries and like if you want lighter muffins and stuff like that, you can use coconut flour. This stuff is delicious and it smells delicious. So we're going to be putting that one in our pantry as well. Another thing I got at Bulk Barn is organic raw cocoa nibs. So if you can see it, they're just little chocolate little nib things. So sometimes we crave chocolate, and I'm not a huge chocolate lover, but sometimes I feel like I need a little bit of sweetness. So I would put some of this stuff in my my quinoa breakfast cereal. I can put it in my granola. I can put it on some yogurt. You can really even put it in like your cookies or on top of anything that you want something a little sweet. So I got some of those today, and I didn't get a lot because I just don't find that I use them very often because I don't really crave the chocolate that much. So this bag, it's still quite a bit, and you wouldn't use that much. $2.86. So that's not bad at all. What else did we get today? Alrighty. I know, like, breakfast is hard. Like, sometimes we don't even know what to get. So, some hot cereal. Everyone, like, loves it's fall, and we want something warm in the morning. So, I got this gluten-free quinoa creamy coconut hot cereal. I've tried this one. I haven't tried this one before, but I've tried the pumpkin one, and there's another one I got as well. So it's gluten-free and non-GMO, and it is certified organic. You get 6 packages. Very easy to make in the morning. And this one was like $4.99 for 6 packages. So if you need something early, easy in the morning, or you need even something at home, not at home, but at work, just take this, warm it up, bring some almond milk if you like almond milk in it, or coconut milk. You can even have just with water if you like. So I got some of that today. And my kids love, love, love popcorn. I can't tell you enough how bad the microwave popcorn is. So microwave popcorn has gone into our pantry. My kids still ask for it. They no longer are allowed to have it. So this is the new popcorn that the kids are allowed to have. It's called Buddha Bowl Foods. So there's a few you can get. This is the avocado one. So there's very little ingredients in here, because have you looked on like the ingredients in popcorn? Like really there should be one ingredient in it, popcorn, and something for seasoning. So this one is organic non-GMO popcorn, extra virgin avocado oil, organic coconut oil, and Himalayan salt. So this is so much better than that microwave popcorn or whatever other popcorn you can buy in the bag. And my kids actually love this popcorn. Yes, it is a little more money for a bag like this. I think I paid like $3.50, but it is a treat, and they do not need to be eating the popcorn out of the microwave. I know I don't want to be eating that popcorn, so why should I give my kids that popcorn? I want my kids to be healthy. I want them to be strong, and I want them to have a healthy life. I want them to reach being teenagers without being sick, and I want them to be healthy adults, and I want them to have healthy habits. So just the little things, like little things that we have slowly been changing over time. So one is the popcorn. We are still phasing out some snacks that they love, and they still fight me on, but we are changing, like slowly little changes. So we got that. Other things that we got were for their lunches. Like there are so many unhealthy kids snacks out there, and they're very cheap. They're usually under $1, or they go on sale for $1.88. We even still have some in our pantry right now because my kids fight me on it, but we are slowly getting rid of these things. So one of them are goldfish. My kids absolutely, absolutely love these. Yep. They aren't overly terrible. Like, you can pretty much read all the ingredients, but there are some other healthy options out there. So this one I usually don't fight the kids on. They love their goldfish, but there are a few other things I've changed. So one is we've changed our animal crackers, right? So there's whole wheat flour, whole grain flour, sugar. I can't even, like, glucose syrup, some other kind of syrup, soy. I can't even pronounce some of the things in here. So for an alternative, we got these little snack animals. And I can read every single thing that is on here. And it's organic unbleached wheat flour. It has cane sugar, which is definitely better than white sugar. And it's all natural. And we can actually read the ingredients, and it's non-GMO. We are trying to get away from our GMOs in our house because it's like absolutely amazing and scary to think of what they are putting in our foods, and we have actually no idea what's in there. So this is a new snack we got for the kids. Another one is Made Good chocolate chip granola minis. My kids love granola bars, and so I just wanted to switch it up a little bit and see if they notice. So these ones are little teeny balls. They come little packages like this. You can even make little things like this at home. So it's actually just little granola, little balls. And this one actually has their vegetables in it. So it has brown rice, apples, coconut, spinach, broccoli, carrots, tomatoes, beets, mushrooms. Like, if your kids don't like vegetables, they're eating a granola bar with vegetables in it and they don't even know it, which is amazing. So I just put these in the kids' lunches today. We will see how they like them. I think they're really delicious, but we'll see what they say. And what else did we get? We got my kids, well, mostly my oldest, loves rice cakes. I was actually at Bulk Barn today, and I found organic corn thins. They're non-GMO, low-fat, gluten-free, and it's pretty much just, where is it? Corn, buckwheat, brown rice, sunflower oil, sea salt. That's all that's in there. So he usually likes these, and he'll put like toppings on it. So we got some of those. And then another one I got the other day was crackers. So my kids love cheese and crackers at school. We usually buy the Ritz crackers, and there are a lot of ingredients on there. I don't know what they are, and there's a big list. So the newest thing that I found was Triscuit. I got the low sodium ones. I've never looked at these ones before. I knew my kids liked them, but I didn't really look at the ingredients. So the ingredients: whole grain wheat, vegetable oil, sea salt. 3 ingredients instead of probably 10. I don't have the Ritz box here right now. It's gone to the house. It won't be returning. So I got these ones instead of the Ritz crackers. So there are so many other options out there that are healthy for us and our kids. Some things, yes, it costs a little more, but maybe it will last a little longer. These Triscuit crackers were on sale for $2. So I'm not spending any more money on crackers. It was the same amount of money for my Ritz crackers as these crackers, but there's 3 ingredients. I know what they are. I know what I'm feeding my kids. And I can feel good about that. I never really looked at my ingredients before. If it said, I can't remember the little label, like simple solution or healthy something, whatever it is, and the little green label that's on it, that is supposed to mean that it's a healthy snack for the kids. I don't even know if I have one right now. But then if you start looking at the ingredients, it's actually not healthy, but it still has that label on it, which is very concerning to me and a lot of other parents and moms. We need to change the way that we feed our kids. We need to change the way we eat as well. And we need to start talking about it and start having groups together and figuring out healthy recipes that are cheaper and that are healthy and that our kids love. There are options out there. My kids have been eating things lately that they don't even know are healthy for them. Like, I switched from yellow potatoes with gravy to cauliflower mashed potatoes. They still have the gravy on it. There's some things that we can't change as parents, and we make our own gravy. It's fine. But the little things, let's change the way we eat. Let's change how our kids think about food. It's food is not just something that you eat to make you feel better. It's to fuel your body. So I hope has helped. If you have any questions, let me know. I am here to answer any questions as you have. And I hope everyone has a great day.